Of course, we can easily imagine that working for a company, for an organization that gives attention or gives more attention to the human side is very exciting for the co-workers. But basically, it's much more than that. We know that some very operational jobs are very repetitive, and we know that sometimes, and some people will say, well, there is very little room for improvement or for creativity. But what we experience and the feedback that we get is that even in those circumstances, when people feel valued and when they are involved in the co-construction process, those operators can point figures on key details that will really make the difference. They are basically the ones who know the job better, but also they are the ones who know the machines better. And so what we see is that supervisors can learn very insightful details in order to improve processes from them. And on the long run, this is really critical for every plant, because when every co-worker is feeling valued and feeling involved, then he or she will be more open and will be more spontaneous in the way he or she gives a critical eye on things, on the way he or she develops and challenges things. The word agility is much more than a trendy concept. Basically, that way of interacting and that way of enhancing participation from the co-workers leads to a better retention rate of the key talent in your organization. Also, it leads to developing proactively the most essential competencies that the organization will need in the future. We see that companies which invest in people, at the end of the day, they go more smoothly through all the transformations that they have to go, and they are more successful.